What is really behind it?
Well, the official line, Jacob, I believe the embassy put out a statement on social media, is that there was lack of support from the Indian government. They also did mention lack of functioning, legitimate government back home in Afghanistan, lack of staff, lack of resources, their inability to help Afghanistan citizens who are here. So that's the official line. But if you were to ask me, an embassy doesn't close overnight. And we've been kind of hearing talk of some kind of a power struggle. I mean, things have not been very smooth last couple of months. In fact, if I were to give you a quick kind of backdrop to this, as you know, after America's very hasty, kind of chaotic exit from Afghanistan 2 years ago, India officially does not recognize the Taliban government like many other countries, but we did allow their mission to continue. And internally, we were hearing of a lot of disturbances, some kind of, the Taliban can put their person in charge of the affairs to head the mission, and that faced resistance. We also heard over the last year or so of diplomats actually using the crisis to seek asylum in other countries. And, so things have been rocky. I mean, so it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah. Still, Afghanistan and India are not exactly neighboring countries, but they're not very far away. Is there an interest of India to keep relations after all?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, we have very deep historic ties that go back centuries. There are thousands and thousands of Afghan refugees who now call India their home. I mean, if I were to give you figures, I think as per the United Nations official record, 1/3 of the refugees in India are Afghans. So yes, it is absolutely in India's interest to kind of maintain ties. There is always Pakistan, which also has its own relation, and we need to kind of balance things there. But having said that, there is... India's in a bit of a tight spot, right? There isn't much that we can do, given that, like I was mentioning, after the NATO and the American troops pulled out 2 years ago, Afghan diplomatic missions and embassies, not just in India, but all over the world, are kind of facing this very messy kind of situation. So yes, I think it is in India's interest, and India will look out to kind of continue to talk, continue to kind of maintain relations in some way. But it's really not so much in our hands, Jacob.
All right. Ekta Kumar in Delhi, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you.